It's even gone to the point where sometimes I dream about it. That's an embarrassing fact that I probably shouldn't have shared, but I've shared it. But that does mean that I have gotten pretty good at it, and that means that I do have some advice to give to players in Minecraft if you want to become just ever so slightly better. So I think it's time for some life hacks. 25 of them, this is number 1. So you want to build a diagonal staircase of blocks. Now generally speaking, the way that we do this is by doing something like that, but that means that every single time you place in a block, you're also losing a block. It's not the most efficient way of doing things. What you can do is you can get yourself a block with a small hitbox, and then you can place blocks actually on the side of that hitbox without having to move anywhere. Now, there is a bit of a fine art to it, but trust me, you do get quicker as you practice it. Life hack number 2. As of Minecraft 1.14, trapdoors are definitely your friend. You should carry them with you everywhere because they allow you to instantly have access to crawling, which allows you to get into places that you otherwise wouldn't have been able to go, like this lovely, dirty, granity hole. You know, I kind of wish that I didn't have my trapdoor on me this time. This is horrible. Life hack number 3. Am I going to do this every single time? I don't know. I didn't plan on doing this every single time. Anyway, this is the 3rd one. According to people who are good at flying with the Elytra, the way to actually stay agile in the air is to activate your firework rockets while you want to do sharp turns. Because if you don't, you kind of float and do some slightly less accurate stuff. So if you have your rocket boosters activated, you can change direction really quickly. This is hurting my brain a little bit. But what if you don't have a literal gazillion firework rockets, alright? Because most people don't. This is life hack number 4. The best way to fly long distances without using loads of rockets is to use what's known as the 40-40 trick. So you want to point yourself down towards 40 degrees and then up towards 40 degrees, and you're kind of flying this up and down pattern, but you'll be able to travel amazingly far, really without using too much fuel. Next life hack, please. I hate things like granite, diorite, disgusting, andesite, all the other things that I'm probably forgetting as well. So before I go on mining sessions, I like to get my inventory set up something a little bit like this. Stone, I also don't need too much of that, so there's not too many slots for it. Redstone, obviously, I need tons of, so there's plenty of slots available for that, and this means that when I'm mining, only the good stuff will end up in my inventory. Life hack number 5, which is German, I think. That also means 5. This is actually life hack number 6. Anyway, we all know that scaffolding exists, and it's pretty interesting. It's got some cool building mechanics. I really like the way that you place it, but there are some slight annoyances in the fact that, say for example, we want to expand out over here, those pieces of scaffolding actually land on that daisy down there and get broken. So if I wanted to go out in this direction, I'd have to go all the way down to the bottom, break it, and then come all the way back up to the top. Frustrating. What you should use instead is slime blocks, because slime blocks are the only blocks that are breakable instantly in survival mode. I mean, just look at this. Glorious. Life hack number 7. Another German one. This is a jungle tree, and a rather pathetic one at that, but the best way to mine out a jungle tree is to ender pearl up to the top, and then mine downwards from the top. That way, you don't have to worry about things going missing, and also, it just makes more sense, doesn't it? I mean, look at this is so much easier. But we all know that jungle wood looks absolutely disgusting, it's horrendous, nobody wants to use it, so what do I want to do with this garbage? Most people suggest that you have some form of rubbish bin in your base that is made out of lava that you can throw all of the things that you don't want into, but what if you accidentally throw in something really precious, like a diamond hoe? Then you've lost it forever, and also you can potentially fall in this, and that can cause you some damage. What I would generally suggest is that you just leave the items to despawn. You can have a special place for them, like a rubbish bin, but it means... You've ruined my clip! As I was saying, you can still have a nice looking rubbish bin, it just means that if you throw in something that you don't want to throw in, you haven't actually lost it forever. Life hack numero 8. I think that's Spanish, I'm not sure. I'm going to stop this now. This is a bit of a geeky redstone one, but if you want to simulate a one-tick pulse, sometimes it can be difficult to fire the lever fast enough. Come on! Oh my goodness! I'm usually really good at this! Come on! There we go, we've managed to make it work. A much easier way of doing it is by placing a redstone torch on the side or on top of a redstone block. Then you get one automatically. So you want to transport some zombies. Now the good thing about zombies is that you can give them items to stop them from despawning. And I would suggest giving them something like a helmet so that when it turns to day, you're not going to lose all of your zombies through them burning up. Because... yes, I was correct. Zombies that wear caps don't actually burn out in the sunlight. Suddenly had a little bit of a panic then when I realised that I hadn't actually tested that fact. And another zombie related life hack is that zombies cannot break doors that are 1 block above the ground. I mean, he's not really trying it right now, but trust me, they can't. Moving swiftly on from that one, a chest is ever so slightly smaller than a full block, then an anvil is ever so slightly smaller than a chest, then an end rod is slightly smaller than an anvil, giving you a player ladder that's made out of actually useful items that could almost give you a secret entrance. Life hack number 13. Before Minecraft 1.13,